Hey guys, it's me. I'm Victoria if you're new here. We had quite a few custom orders and I loved doing them. We love doing custom orders. If you're unfamiliar with what we make, we go and we thrift flannels and t-shirts and all kinds of fabric and we sew them together and make wearable art. A friend of mine is going to the LSU game in Las Vegas, so he wanted something super blingy and Vegas-like, and I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. So he gave me this really funky tiger jacket, and he wanted it to say founding member, because I guess that's their boy club, and then his name on the side. I added these rhinestones down the collar to give it some bling. So that is what the front looks like. This is for an LSU game. So we put Louisiana State on the top. I made this eye of the tiger out of a bunch of fabric and added some zigzag stitching just to give it some texture, and sewed it on these pieces of leather because he wanted it to have a biker look feel. Super fun and funky. It took a while to make. The name of their boy group is called the Road Dogs. I just got done bleaching a ton of flannels, so we should have some new merchandise on our website really soon, which is the birchfamilyllc.com. I also have a link in the description for that as well. I also want to give a special shout out to Brenda Johnson. We have an Amazon wish list that's always linked in our description box, but she sent me this book on baking bread. I've been trying to bake my own bread for a while now, and I've just been having some issues, and this was perfect. So this is exactly what I needed. I was so excited to get this in the mail. It was just perfect, and it definitely put a huge smile on my face. So thank you so much, Brenda Johnson, for sending this to me. It's in perfect condition for now, but I'm sure it will be covered in flour soon. So the next custom order you're about to watch, we did probably 2 months ago. Anyway, and I filmed bits and pieces of it kind of all over the place, but I enjoyed making it, and I hope you enjoy watching it. I think I finally have gathered enough fabric that I like over the past few weeks. Okay, so for the purple, I already had this purpley fabric. I found this at the thrift store. It's actually a scarf, and then this was a skirt, I think, that I thrifted. I feel like I just need one more pop of purple. Actually, I might have something purpley in my closet that I could cut up. So how I normally do denim pieces like this is I will cut out some denim from some blue jeans as my shape of the wings. Okay guys, this is my box of denim. So all the denim that we get is from the thrift stores, and then a lot of the blue jeans that I buy from the thrift store, I buy them like according to the designs that they have on them. So like this would be cool to sew on to a purse, or even sew onto the back of a jacket. So I think I'm going to do a darker colored blue jean, like this one. These are a pair of Miss Me jeans, which I bought for $2, I think. And back in my day, these were in. Like if you didn't have Miss Me jeans, you were not cool. I think I'm gonna use these. I cut the pant legs off, and then I'm just going to open these guys up on the seam. If you watched my last video, you know I've been outside working on a bunch of backyard projects for the chickens, rabbits, the garden, and I have just torn my hands apart. I look like I've been to war. We have been working on a custom order for Molly for such a long time. It has to be at least a month now, but I finally have it together on what I was wanting to do. It took a while to find like the correct fabric, the correct placement. I wanted this to be absolutely perfect for her. So I wanted to show you how it's coming along. My dad and my daughter are watching Moana, in case you hear that in the background. So I made these wings. She wanted the colors true purple mainly, and little pieces of teal. I think this came out so cool. I got the purple fabric, but this fabric in between was a scarf that we thrifted. This was a dress that we thrifted. So I got one of the wings sewn on, and the other one will go here. She wanted it to say Molly's Army of Angels, and I found this really neat fabric that had little pops of purple in it as well. I had to cut all of these letters out and individually sew them on, and it took absolutely forever. But isn't this so neat? Oh, I'm obsessed with how this came out. I'm gonna go ahead and pin this other wing on and kind of situate it how I want it on here. I use this fusible adhesive whenever I put fabric on other fabric because it helps me keep it in place so I can sew it. So when I sew things, I like the edges to be frayed. I like that distressed look. So when I wash it and dry it, it comes out like super frayed, and I have to go through and give it a haircut. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. Girl, what are you doing? You crazy. Y'all, I am obsessed with how this came out. It says Molly's Army of Angels, and I went through and I gave this a trim. Yeah, but you can see how these are all frayed, and I left a lot of the fraying here on the wings because it makes it more feather-like to me. Look, that's you. That's a baby obby. Oh, this is so neat. This is definitely one of my favorite pieces that we've done. So a friend of ours is doing a silent auction. Well, I say a friend of ours, but she's an internet friend. I've never actually met her. Alexander's met her. Anyway, her name is Jennifer Keaton, and she asked if we would do 2 flannels for a silent auction. One of them is benefiting Williams syndrome, and another one, I think she said, was a fashion show of some kind. We used our Kindness Matters t-shirts with the Williams syndrome logos. So there is one. I had these all packaged up, and then I forgot to show them on camera, so I'm gonna have to repackage these. Here is the other one. They turned out really cute. We've never had any of our stuff for auction before, so this is kind of exciting. Can't wait for her to receive those and let me know how they do. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to stay weird, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.